Hello again, everybody. Welcome back to Swain High Basketball on Tuesday nights. That should have been our month-long theme. Join us on Tuesday for Swain High Basketball. We're back for another edition of that. Blue Ridge Early College in town tonight to face our Devils, and Lady Devils and Lady Bobcats set to jump it off. It'll be Charlotte Sherrill and Maisie Heltman jumping. Heltman wins the tip, and Yance charges the other way. Bobcats 6-7 on the season, so it should be an interesting one. Smith inside lays it home. So here come the Bobcats in their first possession. Number 5, Charlotte Sherrill, their leading scorer at 13 a game. Good cut inside, good pass. Back to the corner, ball movement by the Cats early here. We're just underway, 2-zip Swain. Thanks for joining us. Sherrill with a turnaround, and good. Now pressure by the Bobcats. Swain slows it down, walks it up court. Yance and Ross. Now they get a 10-second call, turnover. The Lady Devils a little too patient getting that one across half court. We're 2-all. We got men's action to follow on a Hall of Fame recognition night, so stay tuned at halftime of this girls contest. And the 2018 Swain County Athletic Hall of Fame class will be honored with a presentation of their plaques. Bobcats ball, they're working on the perimeter. Heltman and Ross switch back and forth. Drive to the corner, back outside. Good ball movement by the Cats. Heltman all the way to the hole, lays it up and off. Smith yanks the rebound down and is fouled on the play. So Savannah Smith active early here for our Lady Devils. Foul looks like it'll be on Chloe Fowler of the Bobcats. Her first, team first. Smith to the line. First free throws for either squad. So Smith knocks that one down. We're at 3-3. I started to say that doesn't look right. That shot off. Collins almost with a rebound and gets whistled as the board is pulled down by Potts. And that's going to be a telltale sign for our Lady Devils. There's been problems all season long staying out of foul trouble. Collins picks up the first of the night for the good guys in white. Bobcats clad in their green bring it up. You'll have to pardon me, a little bit of a respiratory infection. I'll do the best I can. Rebounded inside, and if that's on Collins, the Lady Devils are going to find themselves in trouble early on, and it is on Collins. And Sherrill grabs that offensive rebound. And now we'll have 2 free throws to her credit. Becca Wolf with an early entrance into the night's game. And she is up off the bench. And Collins takes a seat. Sherrill's second one now. We're tied at 3. 6:23 remaining in the first quarter. Wolf with a rebound. Still pressure. Ross works her way up against the pressure, gets it across half court, finds Heltman up top, back to Ross. Heltman cuts to the corner. 2-3 zone now by the Bobcats. Yance with it on the left wing. Corner to Wolf. Wolf looks inside to Smith, back up top to Ross. 6 minutes and counting now in your first period. Ross works the other side. We got a 3-second call on Smith, and it'll be Bobcat basketball. So filling out process here for both teams. Into the front court, Chloe Fowler with the ball. Passes it off to Sherrill on the wing. And a couple of too many steps there by Madeline Potts. He's going to give the ball back to the Lady Devils, who will face the continued pressure here by the Blue Ridge Early College Bobcats. Swain victorious on Friday night, 47-37 against Rosman in conference play, as Heltman went for 25, and she's got a 3 there and is now on the board. And for the season, Maisie has just crested the 300-point mark. And Friday night, in case you haven't followed us on MaroonDevils.com, and you really should, she broke the freshman scoring record for Swain High School Friday with her 297th point of the season. So yeoman's work by the young freshman in there, and that's yeoman work inside by Cheryl, as she has all 5 of the Bobcat buckets. Yance and Ross work it up that wing. Laid off, and it'll be out of bounds on Blue Ridge. It'll stay Swain basketball. So Yance will trigger it to Heltman on the wing. Still pressure. Back to Yance. She's across. Errant pass scooped up there by Bryson, and Jade Bryson goes all the way in, lays it up and off. Heltman charges in, and the ball will stay Blue Ridge basketball. So to inbound it will be Devin Heenan. And she wants a little break for her teammate Charlotte Sherrill as she adjusts her hair. They kick it into Sherrill on the wing. She looks inside, turnaround jumper on its way. It's off. Wolf fights for it over there. That'll be Potts with it, and Smith straight up and down, and Potts runs into her, and the foul will go against Savannah Smith. So already 3 fouls, all of them on Swain post players, and Madeline Potts will go to the line, 5'9" sophomore, averaging 9 a game for the Bobcats. Shot is good by Potts. Tie game at 6. Potts with a second one to her credit now. Second one good as well. So 7-6 Bobcats. The Lady Devils walk it up, kick it ahead to Heltman. She goes all the way underneath to Smith, led her too far. That'll be Bobcat basketball. Heenan to inbound to Chloe Fowler. Cheryl works on the wing inside the Potts. Good give and go. Smith, good job staying out of that fray. And Yance comes up with a rebound. It'll go Swain basketball as it's knocked away in front of the Swain bench. So Yance to inbound it, does so to Ross. Now Ross will work her way up, 4:14 and counting. Draws the double team, finds Yance. She beats the trap, now sets the offense. Ross charges into the middle, over to Wolf. Good look, good shot. Becca Wolf on the board. Nice pass from Ross. It's 8-7 Lady Devils. Bobcats looking for creases in the Swain zone, and there's Potts back outside to Jade Bryson. Bryson's shot rattles around and out. Smith fights for it, can't come up with it. Cheryl's got it. And now Potts works on the other side again, a little happy with her footwork. And that will be Swain basketball. 3:32 in the first. The Swain High will travel to Highlands on Friday for another non-conference matchup here in the middle of their season, and Ross is fouled over there. She tiptoed her way down the home sideline, and it'll be on Devin Heenan, her first. Second on the Bobcats will be Swain ball with 3:27 in the first. Ayanna West off the Swain bench. Inside to Smith. Smith, quick move inside, lost the handle on it. It'll go out of bounds. Savannah with good position there, but couldn't finish it up. West will check in and get Wolf on that backside block. So Heenan inbounds again to Fowler. Batted away, taken in there by West, and that'll be a foul on Potts. Her second. No, check that, her first. So into the game will be Caitlin Stewart, a junior, for Potts. Swain will have the ball and inbound it here from under their own goal. Yance into Heltman. Heltman back to Yance. They play catch. Now Heltman cuts hard across. Ross has got it. She beats the double team. No, she didn't. She stepped out of bounds. It will be Blue Ridge Early College ball. Things still tight. Here's Swain High School in the opening minutes of this first quarter. Bobcats looking for a timeout. They're going to get one, a 30. We'll keep it right here and let you know that coming up at halftime of this, we'll be honoring the Hall of Fame members inductees from the class of 2018. So stay tuned for that. Those folks did not get their plaques back in the fall during the induction ceremony, so we'll take care of that tonight. And in the meantime, as we said, worth note, in case you missed the news earlier, Maisie Heltman, Swain star freshman, broke the Swain High School all-time scoring record for a freshman Friday night and has added to it already tonight with a 3. Maisie averaging right at 19.8 points per game on the season. So Blue Ridge ball following the timeout. They'll inbound it from just shy of the Swain bench. Heltman goes for the steal but doesn't get it. That's Bryson underneath, stolen by Smith and then promptly thrown away. So now from in front of the cheerleaders, it'll be Stewart to inbound. They find Cheryl on the wing, work it back up top. Cheryl again on the wing. Three on the way. That is off. Yance tracks it down against 3 Bobcats. Tries to come away with it. And it'll go out of bounds, Swain basketball. And I think Michael Turner has just been teed up. He has. The first technical we've seen from Turner, Coach Turner, this season in home games. That comes at the 2:13 mark of the first. And Chloe Fowler knocks down the free throw. Both of them. So the Cats now with a 9-8 lead. They will also get the ball here despite the Ashton Yance rebound on the play. Inside out, shot on the way, 3 off this game, and Bobcats have 6 players on the field, on the court rather, and I'm pretty sure that's illegal. We got an offensive foul, and that's on Madeline Potts, her second. As we previously reported, very quickly it's going to be Cheryl back in the ballgame for Potts, as Madeline Potts' second foray into this game was very quick. And now Yance inbounds, gets the kickback pass, finds Heltman on the wing. Heltman goes all the way back over to the right, into the middle to West. She picks it up, kicks it right back to Heltman, weaves her way in, and we got a foul on the play. Let's see who that's on. Looks like Devin Heenan picks that up. Maisie Heltman will go to the free throw line for the first trip tonight for the freshman. Heltman's got that one. 9-9 your score. This one looks like it's going to be a tight one all the way through, so stay with us. Second one by Heltman is off, and that will be out of bounds. Blue Ridge basketball, 150 in the first now. Fowler across the midcourt line. Cheryl with it up top, works against Ross and Heltman. That's a shot on the way by Bryson again, off. West pulls that one down and kicks it out to Heltman, who goes the other way. Ross with it. She dribble penetrates back to Yance. Good look at a shot by Ashton. Doesn't go. Iona West in there with a rebound. Now Ross has got it. Kicks it back to West. Heltman with a 3 on the way. She's pushed almost into the front row. Saved by West. Ross puts it on the deck, tries to penetrate her way in, is tripped on the play. Just a tick under a minute in the first now. And that's on 12, Caitlin Stewart, her first. And it will be Swain ball out of bounds underneath. Becca Wolf off the Swain bench. They did not get her to the table in time, though. All the way to Ross up top. Ross had the shot, thought about it, looked at Smith instead. Now Heltman works 1-on-2 over there. Ross with a clean look, 3 on the way, rattles out. Smith crashes in there for the rebound. Yance comes away with it. And she stepped out of bounds, unfortunately, for Ashton, as she spilled to the floor to get that. Excellent foray during that time for Iona West with 3 rebounds to keep balls alive there. Well played. And now we've got a score discrepancy, at least the score discrepancy, I should say. And they are working on that now. Smith checks out, Wolf checks back in. So 44.4 remaining in your first period of play here from Swain High School tonight. And start that has seen Swain without starting center Taylor Collins for the last 6 minutes of action. She played roughly 1 minute before picking up 2 fouls and is now on the bench and has been there a long while. Savannah Smith picked up 1 but did not get another one. Yance has the other Swain foul. No one else with any fouls. Looks like we've got a discrepancy. The officials are going to talk about it. So they're going to motion the players over to talk to their coaches for a minute, an impromptu timeout. We don't know how long it'll be, so we're not going to take it. We hate to rush out and then come right back in, so we'll keep it right here, give you a chance to check out the cheerleaders as they do their thing very well. And now we've got some explanations forthcoming to the coaches, it looks like. And, of course, we have no way of knowing what the issues are here. It could, since it involves both books, it could involve a score, it could involve fouls, or it could involve a jump ball. All of those things are kept at the scores table by the score keepers for respective teams. And so we'll see how that works into it as they continue to talk about it. Men's action coming up after this, of course. Stay tuned for that. Maroon Devils and Blue Ridge Early College. We'll do battle in that last tilt of the night. So we continue to discuss it. So I don't know what we got. We've got a technical foul on the Blue Ridge bench. My guess is that someone's number is entered incorrectly in the scorebook. As a matter of fact, I had Charlotte Sherrill for a different number than what she's appeared in, and I don't know if that's the case or not. That is a technical foul, though, on the team in violation. So both teams assessed with a T so far. Ashton Yance makes good on a free throw. It'll be 10-9 in favor of the Lady Devils. Swain basketball now as they will inbound to Heltman, and Blue Ridge will be in a 2-3 zone. They stretch out to the side to try to get to Yance. She kicks it back up top to Ross. Dribbles her way in, back up to West, over around to Heltman. On the floor, weaves her way in. Shot up and in. Maisie Heltman with a bucket. And now it's a 12-9 Lady Devil lead with 23 seconds left. Fowler cut off over there, passes to Heenan on the wing, all the way back cross court into the middle to Sherrill. One dribble, up, no good. Pulled out of there by Heltman, and now Heltman goes 1-on-3 the other way, weaves her way in between two, lays it up, and no good. Maisie a little guilty maybe of rushing that one too much, and that's going to do us in our first quarter of play with our Lady Devils on top, 12-9. To open our second quarter, it'll be Bobcat basketball. Check that. It is Blue Ridge Early College ball. I think that's what I said. Arrow must have been pointed the wrong way, so now it will be Fowler who sets the offense. So they try to work this right side with Cheryl. Heltman with a hand on it, tips that one away, and now will speed the other way. One-on-one with Cheryl. She has it blocked, foul on the play. So Maisie Heltman will go back to the line to open the second period of play for our Lady Devils. Swain opens with Smith and West as interior players here. Ross, Yance, and Heltman on the outside. That one's off by Heltman. And she will attempt a second one here. It rattles around and out. Rebounded over there by Heenan. And now Fowler will bring it up. All the way across court. That's tipped by Blue Ridge. So again, Iona West right in the middle of good things over there for the Lady Devils. And it will be Swain basketball. Heltman and Yance will work against the pressure. West circles back to help. Now Heltman into the middle, kicks it ahead to Ross. Ross tacks the rim, wraparound pass stolen by Cheryl. And it will go the other way with Cheryl moving the ball up court. Cross court and continue to work it. Inside, tapped by Smith. A block on Ashton Yance. 2 on Yance. And here comes Madeline Potts. She has 2 fouls as well. She checks back into the ball game. And the Bobcats inbound it and are caught for a double dribble. So Swain maintains the 3-point lead. We'll have possession here. Yance to Heltman to bring it in to the middle to West. Quickly over to Ross, back to Heltman. Now Heltman on the drive, bounce pass into Smith. Nicely done, and 2 for Savannah Smith. Fowler into the front court now. Yance steals the pass, goes all the way, is pushed from behind, and no good. No foul either. Heltman with a steal, and she lays it in. So now the Lady Devils in 7-point lead, and that will be on Bree Ross, her first. And into the game will be Selena McCoy and Jade Bryson for the Blue Ridge Early College squad. Fowler back to the free throw line where she made good on her original 2. She looks to score the first points of this quarter for the Bobcats. And that one's good, so it's 10-16 now in favor of the Lady Devils. 32nd timeout by the Bobcats. And we'll keep it right here with you, 30 seconds. We're at 6:23 in the second, 16-10 advantage for the Lady Devils. And again, coming up after this will be men's contest coming your way. Right here from Swain High School. We got one more Tuesday night in the month of January, and we'll be home for that one as well as Coach Frank Manley brings his Andrews Wildcats into town for what should be a thrilling showdown here at Swain High School. So if you can, come out and see that one in person. If not, we'll have all the action for you here starting at the usual time. So we got a free throw here, another one on the way for Fowler. Swain on a 4-1 opening to this quarter. And that one's good as well from Fowler, who now has 4. Yance looks to inbound against a man-to-man now. And Heltman will just work her way up nice and easy through this, kicks it ahead to Ross. Ross puts it on the deck, goes all the way to the hole, circles back around under the basket and back up top to set the offense. Did a complete 360, now finds Heltman on the cut, shot, and foul on the play on Chloe Fowler. It'll be her second. So a little bit of foul trouble for both teams now beginning to mount. Heltman back to the free throw line where she's not been her usual successful self here tonight. One of only 4 at the line. And that one is off as well. Second attempt. And it is up and no good. But she comes in and gets the rebound, and there's another rebound by Smith. It's very rare that you see a shooter get their own rebound on the side for that, but Maisie able to do that. And then on top of that, she was able to take advantage of it. And Smith grabs the rebound, and free throw shooting woes continue for the Lady Devils. Smith's second one is good. Savannah up to 6 in the game now to go along with a pair of rebounds. Fowler hesitates, now finds Bryson, who goes baseline, misses the shot, and we got a block shot by Smith, but it will stay with the Bobcats. 5:54. Yance snatches it inbounds and will get the ball. Okay. I see what you're saying there. Ashton Yance snatched the ball out of midair, and then the Blue Ridge player reached and grabbed it without establishing herself in bounds. So ball goes to Swain on that, and here comes Heltman charging up court, blows her way past Bryson, is hit on the play, and is fouled. So Heltman will go back to the free throw line where she's basically at this point talking to herself and have a shot at 2 more again. 17-11, 5:46 remaining before the half. And that one's short and to the right again. So into the lineup for Blue Ridge, Caitlin Stewart. She's going to get Selena McCoy out. And Maisie Heltman will have a second one. And that one rattles out too. So the Lady Devils empty on those 2 trips. Potts tries to pass inside. Ross with a steal. And now Yance charges into the front court. Cheryl all the way in, misses the shot, now works on Smith and sticks that one in. So Yance now works up the left side, back across to Ross, who slaps the pass down. And now timeout Swain to save that possession. It'll be a 30, and again, we'll keep it here as well. So 17-13. Top played ball game so far. A little bit of foul trouble for both. Devin Heenan, Chloe Fowler, Madeline Potts, all with 2 for Blue Ridge. Ashton Yance and Taylor Collins with 2 each for the Lady Devils. If you were here in person, you would have seen the lovely rendition of the national anthem performed by Swain High sophomore Savannah Van Linden prior to the game, as some of the outstanding talent at Swain High School on display before every home ball game is usually someone performs the national anthem. And more often than not, they're a student. So outstanding talent, as we said. Long pass inside to Heltman. She goes up left-handed, and it's good. So that's the way to break the slump, Maisie. Just lay it in. Fouls on Fowler. That's her 3rd by our count. And Heltman back to the place that's been so unfriendly to her so far in this game, the free throw line. That one rattles out. She's really got to be talking to herself at this juncture. 1 of 8 from the line for Maisie. Potts lines up a jump shot from the top, misses it. Ross with a long rebound. She kicks it over to Heltman, crossover, stops. Looks back over to Ross. Now they reset themselves. Ross looks inside to Smith, finds her, is hammered from 3 different directions, and that's going to be on Fowler, and it'll be 4. And that is 4 on Chloe Fowler, and quickly Smith back to the line. She is 2 of 4, and the free throw line has not been kind to the Lady Devils tonight. As I just said, right on cue. And Devin Heenan with 2 fouls has got Fowler out, who has 4. See what that does to the Blue Ridge offense, as Fowler is their primary ball handler. Smith makes good on the second one, so she is 3 of 6. And it looks like Madeline Potts will do the honors bringing it up. She has 2 fouls. Yance with fingers on that one. Very active hands for Ashton here in the early going. Sherrill underneath, proves her position. Shot is up and no good. Yance spills to the floor. She's got a possession, tries to get it. She keeps it. So Ashton Yance on the floor saves a possession for the Lady Devils. 4:16 in what is slowed down to a snail's pace here in this second period. Yance to inbound it. Heltman goes deep, improves her route, but is bumped off of it, if we use football terminology, by Heenan. And now Bryson brings it into the front court. Goes all the way across court. West, rather, over there, can't get to it. That's Bryson, and holy cow. That's another block and 3 fouls on Ashton Yance. So Becca Wolf up off the bench. She will check back in. 2 shots for Jade Bryson. And free throw woes for both teams continue here. Wolf has got Yance. Valuable minutes here by Anna West, as Taylor Collins continues to sit with 2 fouls. Swain maintains a 6-point lead. Bryson's second is good. So Ross inbounds, finds Heltman on the wing. Now Heltman will work 1-on-3. Works her way up, double team, weaves her way around that, spins out of that, is hit, tries to dump it. Potts is called for a travel. It will be Swain basketball. Heltman with the ball. Now she'll crease to the right. Turns the corner, finds Wolf, hands it back to Ross. A little bit of an overload on that side. Bad pass, stumbled away. Wolf recovers it. Now West spins her way back down in, goes aggressively to the hole. Nicely done by Anna West. Big bucket there from the senior captain for the Lady Devils. 8-point advantage, 3:29. Heltman pokes that away. Right to Bryson. Bryson goes by. Wolf picks her up. Inside, Ross is there. Kicks it ahead to Heltman. Maisie lays that one in, and the Lady Devils on a run. Now 10-point lead, 24-14. Potts again brings it across. Remember, this is all after Fowler picked up her 3rd foul. Bryson jumper on the way. Smith bats it back to West, who has the rebound. Now here comes Heltman on the charge. Cuts her way in. Shot is off, no good. Rebounded by Stewart. Stewart weaves her way up, backs back out. Potts with it, Ross on her. Potts turns the corner and is called for another travel. So Swain basketball. Hannah Epperson on the Swain bench pops up. He gets instructions before heading to the scorer's table. West goes to Wolf, kicks it over to Ross. Nice give and go right there. Ross on the floor tries a wraparound, couldn't get enough angle on it, and here comes Stewart the other way. Wolf cuts her off. That one's past everybody. West reaches in, and that's going to be Swain basketball A nice play by Ayanna West over there, and Hannah Epperson off the bench will get Savannah Smith a breather here with 2:29 and a 10-point bulge for the Lady Devils. West to inbound, finds Heltman with it. Now Heltman has it batted away over there by Bryson, and then Heltman shoves her out of bounds inexplicably, and that will be a foul on Heltman. And we're at 1-1, so that will send Jade Bryson back to the free throw line where she is 1 of 2. Bryson's first is like everybody else's tonight. It's short. So it will be Swain basketball. West will trigger it. And here comes Ross on the run. Gets by that, goes all the way to the hole, turns, spins back out. Chased over there by 2 Bobcats, poked away, but Ross is there. Now she goes to the corner to Epperson. Epperson back to West, finds Heltman. Crossover dribble, Heltman goes in with the left hand and is fouled again. Another 2 free throws for Maisie. And that's going to be on Heenan. That should be her third. So the Bobcats the one who are quickly amassing a load of foul trouble here. That one's off as well. And the free throw struggles for the young freshman continue. And she's got to be feeling snake bit at this point, because that one, last couple were almost down and then right back out. Bryson penetrates all the way through the lane to the other side. And Ross tripped out of that, no call, and there's a 3 by Stewart. So West inbounds to Heltman. She crosses her way over and is fouled on the play. At this point, maybe the best strategy for slowing Maisie down is to foul her. She'll shoot 2 free throws. That's probably not very comforting news to her at this juncture. And not sure how you break a streak. Savannah Smith up off the bench. She's going to get Hannah Epperson out. So Maisie with a second one. There it is. Just a matter of time. 25-17 now your score, 133. Cheryl pump fakes, moves her way inside, hands it back over there to Stewart, who just hit that 3. Potts moves inside, blocked by Smith, and from the other side of the court, we get a foul call on Smith, and that will be her second, and put Potts on the line for a pair of free throws where she's hit 2. Epperson quickly off the Swain bench, most likely for Smith at this juncture. Potts makes that one. And it is Epperson for Smith. And Potts, 3 of 3 on the night, is set for her second one. And that one's off. Epperson with the rebound. Now Ross will work it up against Heenan. Crosses over, spins her way back down into the lane. Looks is bounced off of that, and we'll have a foul on the play. That's going to be on Heenan. If it is, that's her 4th. It is. I've got her for 4. Yep. Inexplicably, 2 Bobcats with 4 fouls. Both are starting backcourt. And now Bree Ross will have her first attempt at a free throw tonight. And she makes good. So Swain back up to 8 now, and into the game for Heenan is McCoy. And Bree Ross, the sophomore, with her second free throw on the way, and sure, why not? join the club. So Potts pulling point guard duty here in the absence of both starting guards. Bryson's shot is up and off. Wolf with it. So that'll be Swain basketball. 53 seconds remain before your half. And that one's stolen over there, and we got a foul reaching in, stolen by Stewart. And that's on Heltman, her second. And that puts Stewart on the line. She has not been to the free throw line tonight. The safest way to describe the free throw line for both teams is a little bit of a horror show, to be honest with you. She misses her first, and now we'll have a second. And a lane violation. So she's missed both of hers. It'll be Swain basketball with an 8-point lead and 51.8 seconds remain before the half. Heltman with the ball. She crosses over, spins her way past Cheryl, who dives on the floor to get it. Then look ahead to Epperson. So Heltman has picked up her third foul, and Madeline Potts will go back to the free throw line here for a pair to cut this Swain lead to 6 with 43 seconds left. And into the game is Angel Parsons for the Lady Devils. Now let's see how Swain reacts to the pressure. Second one by Potts is good. So Ross will now crisscross all the way over, weave her way back to this side, beat the pressure, even though she's hit over there. And that's going to be on Stewart. And we'll send Ross to the line for a pair of free throws here with 35 seconds left before half. And that one rattles out. Ross with a second one to try to push this back to 8. And she's got that one. So now 34 seconds and counting as the Bobcats bring it across half court. Finds Cheryl. She puts it on the floor, raked away by West. No good. Epperson fights for it over there. And it will be Blue Ridge ball. Blocked in there by Wolf. And Potts with the rebound after the Wolf block. And Potts will go back to the free throw line where she is a sterling 4 of 5 on the night. Only Chloe Fowler has done better at 4 of 4. I'm not even having to work very hard to jinx free throw shooters tonight. Second one on the way for Potts. She makes that one. So this is now a 7-point advantage for the Lady Devils. 20 seconds left. Ross crosses over, looks up, weaves her way along, beats the pressure, now looks for a double team. Has West to help her. And now West turns the corner, looks to go all the way, tries to get a shot off, and is fouled on the play. And that's going to be on Cheryl, her second. And Ayanna West will go to the free throw line for her first attempt of the night. And Ayanna joins the club, so to speak. Misses her first. Now she'll have a second one for her troubles. And hit two is long. Rebounded over there by Stewart. Potts' shot on the way is no good at the buzzer. And that'll take us to the end of the first half with the Lady Devils on top 27-20. Your attention, please. At this time, we'd like to honor our 2018 Swain County Athletic Hall of Fame inductees from this past fall. On hand is Bob Marr, Chairman of the Board of Directors for the Swain County High School Athletic Hall of Fame. Back in the fall, the plaques did not come in, so they are here now, and we definitely want to give those out. Also on hand is the Vice Chairman of the Board of Directors, Mr. Chuck McMahon. So at this time, we'd like to honor our three that are here. First up is Kayla Myers McMahon. Ms. McMahon graduated in 2010, excelled in 3 sports, and was all Smoky Mountain Conference in all 3, including Western North Carolina Player of the Year in softball. She holds a career batting average of .543 with 127 RBI and 152 runs. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Kayla Myers McMahon. Next up, Mr. Bobby Game. Mr. Game graduated in 1956 and was an exceptional all-around athlete who excelled in 3 major sports. He was a 4-year starter in all 3. As a pitcher, he never lost a conference baseball game in his career. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Bobby Game. Next, Mr. Scotty McMahon. Mr. McMahon graduated in 2006. He was an outstanding all-around athlete who played all 3 sports. He left his biggest mark as a 3-year starter at quarterback for the Maroon Devil football team. He was named All-Western North Carolina during his senior campaign, as well as being an All-Smoky Mountain Conference selection. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Scotty McMahon. They are joined by Mr. Danny Muse, who is not present tonight. Mr. Muse graduated in 1970 and was a 3-sport letterman at Swain High School as well. Ladies and gentlemen, the Hall of Fame class of 2018. And we're back, fans. Second half action set to come your way. 27-20 your score. Lady Devils on top. Thanks for joining us for Tuesday night high school basketball here in Western North Carolina and Swain County. All hands return to the deck, including Maisie Heltman, Ashton Yance, who both have 3 fouls. Savannah Smith and Taylor Collins back in the game, 2 fouls each. Bree Ross surprisingly left with only 1 foul. And on the Bobcats side, they still continue to go without their starting backcourt of Devin Heenan and Chloe Fowler, who both have 4 fouls. They will instead start Jade Bryson and Caitlin Stewart, who gave them solid minutes in the first half. Free throw woes seem to be one of the biggest dilemmas for both teams. And if we could knock some of those down, the lead might be a little bit more for the Lady Devils. It'll be Blue Ridge basketball when the officials return. That's who we're waiting on, in case you're wondering. Thanks for joining us again. We got one more Tuesday in the month of January. We'll be back with you for that one as Andrews is in town for more conference play as Swain returns to conference play with the Wildcats next week, followed by Cherokee at Cherokee on Friday. So a full wrap-up there. Big wrestling coming up on Thursday at Robbinsville as our Maroon Devils and the Black Knights will once again go at it to determine the Smoky Mountain Conference champion in wrestling. So it should be a good one from over at Robbinsville as the Maroon Devils and Knights go at it. So now the Bobcats will inbound it, and Madeline Potts will set the offense. Heltman cheats out on her, but is not fully devoted to her. Now she moves over, playing passing lane. All the way back across court. Cheryl with it, now turns the corner. They look to swing the ball again. Potts inside, spinning move, up and off. Collins with the rebound, good outlet. Heltman all the way to the bucket, no go. And they get spilled up over there with Ross and Cheryl. It will remain Swain basketball. So Bree Ross saving that possession for the Lady Devils. Ashton Yance will trigger it in. She finds Heltman, hangs on to it over there, and then spills it off of her foot. Ross comes in, goes inside to Collins. Good look pass on the other baseline. Nicely done, Savannah Smith from Taylor Collins. And we are up to 9 again. Potts into the front court, kicks it over there to Stewart. Inside to Cheryl. Potts, free throw line extended, rattles around and out. Raked out of there by Collins to Heltman, and now Heltman goes the other way, dumps it for Ross. Ross lays it in off the Heltman pass, and the Lady Devils off to a good start here on the run. 31-20 now, an 11-point lead. Cheryl looks back up top, spilled out of the hands out there by Stewart. She finds Bryson up top, guarded by Heltman. Now Potts with it on the wing. Heltman cheats over on her. They pass it back over. Cheryl alone over here for look. Shot on the way. It's off by a wide margin. Yance lets that go out of bounds. And it will be Swain basketball. Blue Ridge first chance to press now in this second half of play, as it's the first time they've had the ball out of bounds, they being us and Swain. Nobody checks Ross, so she comes on into the front court unmolested, has that shot spilled off of number 23, Selena McCoy, and it will be Swain basketball. And we got a timeout. This one's going to have to be full. I'm pretty sure he is out of 30s, and we'll take it with him. Swain ball as we return to action here. Ashton Yance will trigger the ball in. And that one's picked off, but Taylor Collins able to get it back. Ross with a three. That crawls around and off. Rebounded by Stewart. She goes the other way. Cross-court pass to Cheryl, who lays it in. And Swain handles the pressure ahead to Collins. And Taylor Collins with the bucket. Swain off and running here in the second half, and it has been very productive. First two of the night for Taylor Collins, who spent the entire first half on the bench from foul trouble. Shot blocked, saved. Heltman carried the ball. 11-point advantage for Swain. It'll be Blue Ridge basketball here. Now Potts again will have to set the offense. She finds Cheryl. Cheryl to Bryson. Bryson thought about it, kicked it back outside. Good give and go. And that is softly good as a two for Caitlin Stewart. So Swain again versus the pressure. Heltman's got it on her own. Races up court against Cheryl. Backs herself back out. Tries to get it inside, but it is hammered out by Bryson. Had a clean look at Taylor Collins on the low block, but was unable to get it there. Yance will trigger it in from right in front of the water cooler. And they go straight inside to Collins, who just goes straight in. And that's Heltman again on the assist. Collins with 4, Swain with an 11-point lead again. Bryson down low, kicked back out. Bryson shot up and in. Heltman trapped, but she drops it off for Yance. He thought about attacking, now backs it back out, now weaves her way in. Tries to find Ross. It goes out of bounds over there, and it's going to be a jump ball. And Courtney Sherrill will be the better on that one as it goes to Blue Ridge on the alternating possession. So the Bobcats a chance to cut to 7 here. The Lady Devil lead, which was 7 when we started this half. Shot on the way, and it spills off. Heltman with a rebound. She weaves her way through. It's taken away there by Bryson. We got Yance with a rebound. And that's on Potts. That'll be her third. And Yance will enter it in. She's got Collins all alone deep, but didn't go with it. Now they will work it up. She finds Heltman crossing the court. Heltman beats 2. Nice drop pass to Collins. And again, the Heltman to Collins connection paying dividends. 6 for Collins, all on layups from passes of Maisie Heltman. Potts down low to Cheryl. Cheryl thinks about it, goes ahead, shoots it. Shot is off. Yance with a rebound. She charges ahead. Beats 2 and then is hammered over there by Cheryl. And that'll be Cheryl's third. Check that. They've got her for 4. Quickly inside to Collins, who posts her way in. Smith with the rebound. And Savannah Smith dumps that one back in, and suddenly the Lady Devils begin flexing their muscles inside, and it's a 13-point lead. Cheryl, guarded by Ross, penetrates her way in and's got that one to go. Courtney Cheryl with a good bucket. She leads the Bobcat team in scoring at 13 per game. So here comes Ross. She brings it up behind the back. Spilled out of there. Yance on the ground diving for it. It'll be Swain possession, saved over there by hustle from Ashton Yance. Back into the ballgame is Devin Heenan. It's quite possibly this Blue Ridge squad sees this one slipping away if they don't make some headway here pretty quick on the Lady Devils, who now have an 11-point lead. Heltman with it. She charges again all the way in. Is hit on the arm as she shoots, and that foul will be on Jade Bryson, her second. But perhaps more importantly for the Bobcats, they are sending Maisie Heltman back to the line, where she did not have a good first half, quite frankly. That one misses again. Ayanna West, who gave a valuable spark off the bench in the first half, quickly up. And now Heltman hits that one, thankfully for Maisie. And she has got Yance for a breather here. Remember, Ashton with 3 fouls. And so Ayanna West onto the court now, where she gave a huge spark in that first half, looking to do the same. Cheryl puts it on the floor, goes all the way to the hole, lays it up and in. Courtney Cheryl starting to take over a little bit for the Bobcats, but again, she has 4 fouls. Here comes Heltman. She's got the pass. It's batted out of bounds, but a foul on Bryson, her third. These fouls are really beginning to add up for the Blue Ridge squad. Ayanna forced into a little bob and weave there as officials played keep away from her. Now here comes Heltman. Bryson will pick her up. Cheryl's got 4, remember. Kicked ahead to Ross. Ross inside to Collins. Collins, nice dump pass in there to Smith. She misses it. There's Collins pulling her way in, and she's got it. And now here comes Potts. Back to 12 is the Swain lead. It's Bryson, 3 on the way, and it is good. West now will bring it up against the pressure, beats the press, backs her way in, spins, good pass inside. Collins lost the handle on it. Ross has got it. 3 on the way from Bree, no good. Savannah Smith back taps it back out to Heltman, fires a shot from the corner, and it's good. So 2 minutes remaining in this one. Swain still up by 11 after that foray. Back to Potts. She looks inside. Back to Cheryl. She puts it on the floor, goes all the way through, and the foul is going to be called on Smith unless it is Collins. Yep. 3 on Savannah. And Charlotte Cheryl will go to the free throw line. Let's see if she's okay. And that's going to be Chloe Fowler off the Blue Ridge bench and Ashton Yance off of the Swain bench. They're giving Cheryl a minute to compose herself, which is perfectly fine. She should. 13 on the night for Charlotte, her average. Yance has got Smith. Again, both of those have 3 fouls, so moving pieces around a little bit. And that one is good. And Cheryl will get a breather here. Chloe Fowler in the ballgame. Both of them have 4 fouls. So just under 2. That one's caught by Bryson as she goes out of bounds. Again, just under 2 minutes remaining in what has been a relatively quick third period of play after the second period seemed to take forever. West gets it to Yance, who kicks it ahead. Nice ball movement. And in, wow. It's a shame everybody on the team couldn't get an assist off of that one. Good ball movement by the Lady Devils, and that one's thrown away by Potts. And with 1:40, the Lady Devils have a shot at a 14-point bulge here in this third period of play. Again, men's action to follow. We're only near the end of the third period here from Swain. Thanks for joining us. Yance now brings it up unencumbered. Heltman changes her position, goes across, finds Ross. She's hit in the back by Stewart. Caitlin Stewart with the foul. Nobody in the 1-on-1 at this juncture, so Ashton Yance will throw it in from right in front of the Swain staff. Good pass by Yance, and that is Collins going to work on that low block. Great inlet pass over there from Ashton Yance. 48-34 now your score. The Lady Devils have pulled away a little bit here in the third quarter despite some foul trouble. That's Bryson, 3 on the way. Looks good from here, and it is. West brings it ahead. Good job kicking it ahead to Heltman, who gets a fingertip on it to save it. Spins all the way through, curls her way in, misses that shot. Yance with a rebound. Collins saves it, is tackled over there, and that will do it for Devin Heenan. She is fouled out of this ball game. With 54.6 left in the third. So Yance will inbound it to West. She improves herself. Hands it back off to Yance. Heltman's got position on the block. They wave her out. Now Yance will work out front with 40 seconds left. There it is inside the Heltman. She goes up and off. Shot is no good. A lot of contact, no call. That's Stewart charging ahead inside to Potts. And again, Potts' feet got the better of her. She's a very promising sophomore for this Blue Ridge squad, who's shown a lot tonight. It will be Swain basketball. They give it to Heltman. She kicks it ahead to Ross. Ross goes in, doubles it back down to Collins. Collins back out to Yance. Clean look at a shot over there for Yance. It rattles out. Cheryl with a rebound. She'll bring it up. Ross will check her over at the timeline. Back to Potts. They work that side. Bryson lurks at the 3. Heltman's there to cut her off. Back over to Cheryl. We're down to 6 seconds and counting, so Cheryl goes all the way in, loses the handle. They're not going to get a shot off here. Heltman blocks it when they do. So the Lady Devils are going to emerge from this third period of play with an 11-point advantage, 48-37. So it was a 12-point quarter from Taylor Collins to spur the Lady Devils into that big quarter. Saw them score 21 points and build an 11-point lead from a 7-point lead. Now the Bobcats open with possession. We're final quarter here to see how things turn out from Swain High School. Cheryl with a 3 on the way. That one's off. Heltman almost had it. Rattles out of there. Bryson will let it fly, and she nails it. Jade Bryson, dangerous player over there. She let that one fly. And it paid for, and that is a turnover on the Lady Devils, as Yance was still out of bounds when she received that pass. So we're back to an 8-point lead now. And Ross will get whistled with that foul on the shot from Potts. Ross is second. And Madeline Potts will go to the free throw line. She is 5 of 7. Make it 6 of 8 for all 6 of her points. Seven of 9. Ross takes the pass. She'll go up court now. Weaves her way between traffic, loses control, dives for it, can't get rid of it. And it'll be a jump ball. Swain basketball. See if Bree's okay. Comes up holding her mouth a little bit. Good inlet pass right there. Collins spins to the bucket, no good, but Smith with position. Collins with it. She tries to go up, jump ball. And so it will be Blue Ridge ball, and Swain clinging to a 6-point lead here. 3 on the way, no hesitation, and that is good by Caitlin Stewart. And suddenly this thing has become close. 3-point advantage for the Lady Devils. And if that's Cheryl, she just fouled out of this ball game. And she has. And that is Blue Ridge Early College's leading scorer. And Maisie Heltman will shoot a 1-and-1 here. Charlotte Sherrill, only a sophomore, folks. She's going to be a dandy in this Smoky Mountain Conference for a couple of years now. But she is fouled out, and Maisie makes good on a free throw. And that's good news for Maisie. She struggled there tonight. 17 points on the night to go along with 6 assists from the freshman. She misses that one. And Fowler with a rebound brings it the other way. And that's Potts. She goes to the hole, loses it. May have double dribbled a couple of different times there, to be honest with you. And that's blocked by Collins. 6:48 remaining. Bryson catches, pops, misses it. And that is going to be a foul. Let's see if it's on Yance or Collins. It's on Yance, and that's 4 on Ashton Yance. Anna West quickly off the Swain bench. With some quality time in the first half, and that one's good by Fowler, who's 5 of 5. The only person the free throw line has been remotely kind to tonight is Chloe Fowler and Madeline Potts. Fowler again, 5 of 5, looking for her 6th, and she's got it. So now Swain lead down to 2. Ross, unimpeded, will cross herself over and bring it up court and lay it up and misses it. Batted out there by Smith. And we got a jump ball forced by West, but it will be Blue Ridge ball. So 6:32 remain cases-wise, and the Lady Devils only up 2. Have been outscored 10-1 to open the third quarter. Smith reaches in, blocks that one out, and it will be Savannah's 3rd block of the night, but it will still remain Blue Ridge basketball. 3 on the way from the corner, and that one's off, but there's Fowler. 3 on the way from Bryson. That one's off. Smith with a rebound. She finds Heltman. Heltman's got numbers, turns the corner, goes all the way through, lays it for Ross. Shot is off, but there's Collins with it, and it will remain Swain basketball. West inbound. 6 minutes left. Heltman forces the issue, splits the double team, and is fouled. That's going to be on Jade Bryson. That's Bryson's 4th, and that's big news for Blue Ridge because she has been their 3-point star with 9 from 3 in this one. Heltman back to the free throw line. I'll have to take a timeout here in a minute to count up her free throw attempts on the game. That one is long. But I am quickly running out of room on my stat sheet. 6 minutes exactly remain in this one. And that one's good for Heltman. 3-point advantage for Swain. It's Fowler into the front court. Potts, turnaround jumper, rattles out. Collins and Smith battle for it. It'll stay here with Blue Ridge. And they get it into Bryson. She doesn't hesitate. Shot on the way. It's off. Smith has got that rebound. It'll be Swain ball. 5:45. 3-point advantage. Swain looking to build on that. Into Heltman. She'll work it up against McCoy and Bryson. Heltman's called with a carry. So 5:41 now. Bobcat basketball. Into Potts again. She improves her position, comes inside. Bryson's got it on the fly, and she's got it. Heltman all the way to the hole, doesn't get that roll, and it comes out of there. Potts throws it, and throws it away. Whoa, and Fowler goes hard into that bench over there. Let's hope she's okay. Potts with a rebound, but she turned that over, so Swain will get the possession. And they need it at this juncture. They are struggling to get some points. They find Heltman up top. 5 minutes and counting inside to Collins. She spins her way in, misses the shot. Fowler loses that one out of bounds. Swain basketball. So West inbound again. West finds Heltman, 3 on the way from Maisie, and it's nothing but net. Heltman puts it in. And with that, the Lady Devils, Michael Turner with a timeout, and Swain back on top. We'll take it with them. So following the Swain timeout, it's a 3-point lead for the Lady Devils with 5 minutes exactly to play in this one. Fowler and Potts work it over there. Potts with the ball on the floor, goes inside, kicks it back out. 3 on the way, and it is front iron, no good, batted away. Heltman and Stewart wrestle around for it, and it will be Swain basketball. So Heltman wins that battle, a chance to extend the lead here for Swain. West inbound, it finds Heltman. Heltman turns against the double team, splits it easily. Now cruises into the front court. It's left alone, back over to Ross to rotate the ball. They look inside to Smith. It's knocked away from behind. Smith goes to the floor, kicks it out to Heltman. Heltman's got a 3 on the way. Back iron no good, but West is there for the rebound. Back inside to Collins. She kicks it out to Ross. Ross dribble penetrates, drops it back off for Collins. Good pass. And Bree Ross comes up injured on that somehow. Let's see if she's okay. And we got a foul on Potts. Collins will go to the line here. And that foul was on Potts, her 4th. Taylor Collins a pair, and she misses her first. Second one now for the junior center for the Lady Devils, and she's got that one good. So Swain back up 4 here with 4:26 remaining. And that's a 3-point play by Fowler, and I'm as baffled as Collins is by that one. That's 3 on Taylor Collins, Fowler's first bucket from the floor tonight. And a chance to cut this lead to 1, and she is 6 of 6 from the free throw line on the evening. And she misses. And we get a jump ball out of that. What does Taylor Collins got to do, man? So Blue Ridge ball, chance to tie or take the lead here by the Bobcats. Potts on the inbounds pass, ball faked, blocked. Kicked it back out, 3 on the way. That one rolls away, but right back to Bryson. Inside, Potts shoots it way over. There's West with a rebound. She finds Heltman. Heltman dribbles into the double team, and that's going to be Swain basketball. And Yance checks back in with 3:55. Alana West, yeoman's work tonight. West 2 points, but 6 rebounds, an assist, and 2 steals. So she's filled the stat sheet up. Back across to Yance. Now Yance will think things through a little bit. Ross with it, turns it over. Tries to throw cross court, and that's stolen by Bryson. And now that's Stewart into the front court. Potts with it. She goes on the floor again, lays it up. Shot is off. Yance, nothing she could do with it. And that's finally blocked in there. by Collins. And that is 5 fouls on Jade Bryson with 3:20 left. West back in. She's going to get Smith. Back in is Dallas Dean for the Bobcats. Yance to the free throw line. 2-point Lady Devil lead. 3:20 remaining. That one's front iron, no good. Ashton's second one, she spins it. And that one rolls in. So here comes Fowler going the other way as hard as she can go. Timeout Blue Ridge. And so we'll take a timeout with them with the Lady Devils on top, 55-52. So Swain, nope, Blue Ridge basketball. Check that. They took a timeout on that roll through. Swain's going to come out in a little man-to-man pressure here. See if that stymies some of what Blue Ridge had going against the zone. Potts with some uneasy handling, but weaves her way in and lays that in for her first bucket of the night. And we're to 1. West ahead, finds Collins. Collins spins her way in. That one rolls out. And we got a foul on Collins. 4 on Taylor. It's going to be Blue Ridge basketball with a chance to take their first lead of this game at 55-54 with 2:53 remaining. So now Blue Ridge having to change their offense a little bit since Swain has gone man. Fowler all the way by everybody. Collins with a partial block. That one batted around in there. Collins with another block. Ross spills to the ground. And a foul on the play. It looks like Ross will be at the free throw line, and that's 5 on Madeline Potts. So 5 fouls may be the doom of this Blue Ridge squad as they've been game in every sense of the measure, and now that's their fourth starter who's fouled out. Savannah Smith off the Swain bench. Bree Ross with a chance to push Swain back up by 3. She misses the first. Smith has got West. And Ross will attempt a second here. And it is front iron, no good. Pulled out of there by Abigail Palestino, fresh into the game. Fowler with a little dipsy-do dribble. She finds that shot. Collins blocks that one. Heltman with a miss. There's Smith with a stick back. It doesn't go. Ross with a rebound from her butt. And that will be a foul. It's on Stewart. And so Ashton Yance to the line. Still a 1-point lead for these Lady Devils. Too close for comfort, folks. And Ashton knocks that one down. Thank you for breathing room, Ashton. 2:04 remaining in this one. Front iron no good. Collins with a rebound, works her way in and gets that one to roll. Big turn of events there. 4-point swing, 58-54. Ross guards Fowler up top. There's a little unsure dribblings for the steal, and there goes all the way in. And Taylor Collins is having a block party, folks. And it will be Swain basketball. Heltman works against Fowler over there. She kicks it ahead to Smith. Smith unsure of herself but didn't walk. Now Yance goes all the way in and is fouled on the play. Or is she? Yes, she is, and that will be 5 on Fowler. So that's the 5th Bobcat to foul out of this ballgame. Ashton Yance goes back to the line, and into the game is Brenda Martinez, a freshman, for her first action. So the Bobcats quickly running out of players. Yance with a pair here. And that one's off. To say that this has been a tough free throw shooting night for the Lady Devils would be an understatement. And that one's going to be Swain basketball, out of bounds off the miss. 131. Swain needs to hold on to things here to come away with a win. Collins with that one. So 60-54, Lady Devils in control. That shot's off. Smith with a rebound. She kicks it ahead to Ross, who's by herself, lays that one up, and it's off. But she is fouled on the play. And that's on Selena McCoy. And Bree Ross will get a pair. Swain up to 6 with 1:12 remaining in this one. Should be able to hold off the Bobcats, and that one's good for Ross. Bree with a 5 on the night. And that one's good as well. So now a 8-point advantage for Swain, 62-54, and that's Stewart going all the way in. Just forces the shot up, it rolls off, and that's going to stay Blue Ridge basketball off the miss. We're under a minute now with 59 remaining. Smith with a steal. Yes, she hangs on, then turns her ankle a little bit. Let's hope she's okay. She's going to pop back up, and it will remain Bobcat basketball. Shot on the way. Yance with that rebound. She charges the other way. She's going to go all the way coast to coast. Misses it. Collins with the rebound and sticks it back in. So back up to 10 now with 40 seconds remaining. You can breathe easy again. And that's out of bounds off of Blue Ridge. As Caitlin Stewart down. Maisie Heltman showing good sportsmanship, checking on her. That was frustration from Stewart, who's played her guts out here tonight. I say that for all of these Bobcats. They've played extremely hard. They just ran out of players. Heltman with that one, and she gets hit over there by Stewart, and that's going to be 5 on Stewart, who's visibly frustrated, and you can hardly blame her. Been a tough night for the Bobcats, as that is their 6th player to foul out here. And the Blue Ridge coach is going to use his time to argue just a little bit about amount of fouls called on his team, perhaps. He surveys his bench to find another sub to go in the game. And they're getting warm-ups off at this point. But it's going to be Heltman at the line, where it's been tough sledding for the freshman, and good way for her to end this thing up would be to knock 2 down right here. There you go, Maisie. Maisie above 20 again tonight and over the 300 mark for the season. So kudos to her, and she ends on a good positive note by knocking both of those down. 25.4 remaining, and the Lady Devils just making life miserable for the Blue Ridge subs at this point with 20 seconds left. Yance will inbound to Heltman, and she's got 20 seconds just to hang on to the ball here. That one back over to Yance. Her and Heltman will probably just play catch. We're down to 13, 10, 9, 8, 7, and that's going to pretty much do it as Yance turns the corner and kick to Heltman, who's going to hold it and not take that final shot. Swain's going to come away tonight with an impressive 66-54 win over a very game Blue Ridge squad here tonight. So kudos to Coach Mike Turner and his staff, and the Lady Devils on a win. Thanks for joining us here tonight. We'll be back with men's action in just a moment. Hello again, everybody. Toby Burrow along with you tonight on Tuesday night basketball action from Swain High School. We've got Maroon Devils and Blue Ridge Early College ready to do battle. Jesse Waldrop will jump up against Levi Taylor to open things up. Maroon Devils a little bit shorthanded tonight with some illness going on, but they are buoyed by the return of Gage Southerns, who should see some time tonight, and that's a welcome addition to have Gage back in the lineup. Blue Ridge guilty of a over and back half court to open things up. They'll open in a zone. The Maroon Devils working on the outside with Vestal and Littlejohn. They've got all their players on one side of the court. They go inside to Stuckey, backs his way down, blocked in there by Taylor, but right back to Vestal. So the Bobcats with the early rebound. They'll walk it up against the Maroon Devil man-to-man defense. That's Noah Pressler to set the offense for the Bobcats. Number 15, Levi Taylor is 6'5". We got a foul right away. That looks like it's going to be on Connor Hyatt, his first of the game. Nick Millsap's unavailable tonight due to illness. We understand there's a couple of other Maroon Devils feeling a little under the weather, so to speak. And Taylor charged down the lane and got leveled. That's going to be on Waldrop. So Swain, 2 quick fouls. So a little warning for Jesse Waldrop. And now Pressler will inbound. No score. We're 7-17 in this one. Bobcats inbound. Turn the corner, kick it back out to Fisher Duffel. Pressler now sets the offense. They go to the wing to Jaden Paris. Paris underneath the Duffel. He tries baseline, no going. Jediah Littlejohn there to steal that one, and he'll go the other way. Kick back to Jediah. Pull-up runner is off. Jediah's got it back again. Finds Waldrop in the corner. Waldrop 3 on the way. It's no good. Rebounded over there by Farron. And the Bobcats head the other way. Lots of congestion out at the timeline. Vestal turns Pressler. He goes in, turns the corner, goes all the way to the hole, lays it in. Noah Pressler puts the Bobcats on the board. Connor Hyatt will control the action for the Maroon Devils. He kicks it to Waldrop on the wing, a very spread out Blue Ridge Bobcat zone to try to keep the Maroon Devils from shooting threes. Stuckey's shot is no good. He goes and gets it himself. Back to Littlejohn. He kicks it over around to Waldrop. 3 on the way. That one's off. Rebounded over there by Fisher Duffel. Ahead, Taylor on the wing. Duffel out front, back to Taylor, spins against Waldrop, smacked out of there by Vestal, and Bradley will go the other way with it. Laid up by Hyatt. Vestal with a rebound, blocked by Taylor. Vestal another rebound, keeps fighting in there. And we got a foul on the play. 2 shots for Bradley Vestal, and I believe that was on Duffel, his first. The first on the Bobcats. So Bradley Vestal, the senior point guard and leading scorer for this Maroon Devil team, misses his first one. And this is a carryover of the girls' game. Lady Devils 18 of 33 from the free throw line on the night. So at times it was ugly. And Maroon Devils are off to that same kind of start. Usually the sure-firing Vestal misses both of his initial tries, and we're under 5:30 with the Bobcats on top. Hesitation, Taylor. Now Duffel goes all the way through. 3 on the way from Pressler over there. It's way off. And that is rebounded by Waldrop. And Hyatt sets the offense over to Waldrop, to Vestal on the wing. Working against the zone. Kicked it back to Littlejohn. He penetrates, loses the handle. Hyatt's got it working on that wing. Screen from Waldrop. Looks inside to Littlejohn. He spins, tries to go up, can't. He's held on the floor, and that will be a foul. Let's see if that is on Fisher Duffel, and it is, by my count, his second foul. Connor Hyatt to inbound for the Devils. He finds Vestal at the top of the key, back over to Littlejohn. Waldrop in the corner, running baseline jumper, rolls in for Jesse Waldrop. So now it'll be Pressler into the front court. We're tied at 2, 4:51 remaining. Pressler to Duffel. It's Paris back up top to Duffel. Good ball movement by the Bobcats. That one's taken out of there by Connor Hyatt. Misses that shot, rebounded by Carter Farron, his second. Now Pressler will cross, stop, try to draw a foul. Hunter Cochran up off the Swain bench quickly here. Duffel turns the corner, Waldrop cuts him off, but not enough as Duffel gets that one to drop. 4-2 Bobcats. And Gage Southards takes his warm-up off and will crease the lineup for the first time. Vestal with a 3 on the way. It doesn't go. That's pulled down out there by Pressler. And that one's thrown to the bench, and Jake Waldrop, he's right on cue for that one. Hyatt's out, Southards in. Stuckey out, Cochran in. As you can see by Gage's shoulder, it's a left shoulder injury that he has struggled through and now is healthy. You can see it heavily taped with Kinesio tape. Vestal into the lane, running one-hander, no good. Vestal rips that one away and puts it in. So Bradley Vestal active on the boards early with 4 rebounds and a point, 2 points rather, and we're tied at 4. Southards will pick Pressler up now. Screen up top. Taylor tries to turn the corner behind the back, weaves his way down, tries to cut back over to Duffel, back up top to Farron. Good ball movement by the Cats. Waldrop goes for the steal, doesn't get it. Southards had the rebound and is fouled on the play. And that's on Noah Pressler. 3 on the Cats. Into the ball game's Colton Taylor for the Cats. He's going to get Jaden Paris out. And the Maroon Devils, Gage Southards will bring it up. Kicks it over to Waldrop. Finds Vestal on the wing. Vestal penetrates, takes a spot up 3. Halfway down, back out. Hunter Cochran got a hand on it. And it'll go off of Blue Ridge. So Swain keeps possession on that one. And Gage Southards will inbound from underneath his own basket. Southards in the corner, works his way inside. Pull-up jumper from him is short. Picked out of there by Farron, his 3rd rebound already. He spins it into the front court, resets the offense for Pressler. Lots of congestion by the Bobcats. Running off several hundred screens. Littlejohn with a fingertip on that, out of bounds right at the Swain bench. It'll be Bobcat basketball. 2:27 remaining. We're 4 all in a low-scoring affair here from Swain High on Tuesday basketball night in Swain County. Pressler resets it up top. He's got Taylor over here. Taylor is 6'5". He's a big kid. Works the ball, kicks it back outside. Pump fake. Cochran stays with him. Taylor pump fakes. Going to be called for the travel. So Swain basketball. All the way down to 2:11 in this first quarter of play. Southards brings the ball up court. Now Swain is going to attack with some rotation and cutting through the zone. See how that pays dividends. Southards over to Vestal, 3 on the way. That was no good, but Waldrop with a rebound, and he'll lay that in. So Jesse Waldrop, a pair of rebounds, a pair of buckets, and the Maroon Devils lead at 6-4. It's Pressler all the way to the hole. Southards strips that away. Saved over there by Farron. Now Pressler works his way in. Hunter Cochran blocks that one. Let's see what we got here. So Littlejohn gets the bucket. And the foul on Taylor will put Littlejohn on the line. 8-4 your score, 1:25 remaining. And Littlejohn makes good on that one. So the conventional three-point play runs the lead to 9-4 and a 5-0 run here at the back end of this quarter for the Maroon Devils. Noah Pressler, the senior point guard for the Bobcats, will bring it up. And timeout 20 for the, or 30 rather, for the Bobcats. We're 9-4, 1:18 remaining in the first. So after the Bobcat timeout, we'll resume play here. Their ball as they inbound it at half court, set their offense. Pressler guarded by Southards. They try to go inside to Taylor. He spins his way, poked out of there by Vestal. Now Taylor comes all the way outside to get it back and puts the ball on the floor. Farron on the side, over to Taylor. And they look inside again. It's batted out of there by Vestal. Vestal takes one in the ribs. It'll be Swain basketball, though. And Waldrop will inbound it. Southards will come back and trigger the action. He gets the play call. Now heads up court, finds Waldrop to start the offense. That's Noel Wolf in the ballgame for the first time. Batted away over there. Wolf gets it back, couldn't hang on to it. And Duffel comes away with it. Now Taylor works 1-on-3. Backdoor cut to Pressler. Shot is off, rebound by Waldrop. So under 30 seconds here in the first quarter rather. Vestal works off the screen back to Cochran. He weaves his way in and lays it in. Nicely done by the sophomore. Pressler directing traffic. We're down to 10 seconds and counting, under 10. Duffel turns the corner. Finds back to Taylor. He looks for the other Taylor. We're down to 1. They just get a forced shot off, and that's no good at the buzzer. So the Maroon Devils control after a slow-paced first quarter, 11-4. So it'll be Swain ball to open the second quarter play. Maroon Devils on a nice run to end that quarter. Outscored the Bobcats 7-0 to end that quarter. Starters back on the court for the Maroon Devils with the exception of Hunter Cochran. Cochran looks inside. It's kicked out of bounds over there by Carter Farron of the Bobcats. So now Coach Scotty McMahon directing traffic for his Maroon Devils. Littlejohn takes the inbounds pass, finds Waldrop back up top. Vestal over on the wing. So everybody rotates through. Give and go. Poked out of there by Pressler. And Vestal is trying to get rid of the ball. That's going to be a foul on Levi Taylor, a 6'5" senior. It's Taylor's first. It'll be Swain basketball. High to inbound. He finds Vestal, so Bradley will walk it up, set the offense here. Double team on the wing by the Bobcats. Back over to Hyatt, back over to Vestal. Ball swung quickly to the other corner. Vestal moves the ball inside. Nothing doing on the penetration. Now Littlejohn hands off to Hyatt. They look inside to Cochran. He's double teamed. And that one's partially blocked by Taylor again. Three on the way over there by Colton Taylor. And he's got that one down. So Taylor cuts this lead very quickly to 11-7. The Devils moving the ball quickly around. Back up top, Vestal three on the way. Back iron no good. Cochran tries to get it, but right there is Carter Farron. And the Bobcats chance to dig into this Swain lead again. Taylor, who just hit a three, left open again, and hits another three. And that's going to be a quick timeout for Swain as Bobcats have pulled back to 11-10 on a 6-0 run. So it will be Swain basketball after the Maroon Devils timeout to talk things over. Connor Hyatt into the front court now. Vestal on the right wing. Cochran over in the corner looks around, doesn't have anything. Back to Vestal, all the way to Littlejohn. Hyatt open in the other corner, rotates up top. Waldrop down low, works against Pressler. Baseline jumper, no good. Cochran had it, knocked out of bounds by Blue Ridge. So Swain basketball. Connor Hyatt to trigger it in. Check that. Bradley Vestal to throw it in. Back to the corner to Vestal. Three on the way. It's no good. There's Cochran with a rebound. He's tackled almost. And it will stay Swain basketball. Waldrop goes up tough under there. Has it blocked. Goes up tough again. And we'll get to the line. So Jesse Waldrop with yeoman's work on the boards. 4 rebounds already. Perhaps a pump knot to the back of his head to show for it as well. And he will get a pair of free throws. That foul on Jaden Paris. Waldrop's first trip to the line. He has 4 on the night. First one is good. Excuse me. Waldrop spins for his second one. 12-10 your lead for the Maroon Devils. That one backs off. There's Vestal with another rebound, and there's Taylor with another block. Vestal's 6th rebound already. Taylor's 4th block already. Waldrop kicks it back out to Littlejohn, finds Hyatt. Vestal in the corner, drops it off for Cochran, who lays it up, rolls around. Hyatt battles for it in there, has it. Can't come away with it. That will be Swain basketball still. And Hyatt makes that one count. So 14-10 your lead for the Maroon Devils. Inside to Carter. He backs his way down. Ball fakes it. Turnaround jumper way off. Waldrop with a rebound. And he'll hand it off to Connor Hyatt. 4:56 in what's been a fast-paced game. And Waldrop loses a handle trying to make a bounce pass on the baseline to Cochran. And it will be Blue Ridge basketball. Again, Noah Pressler calling out the play for the Bobcats as he brings it up. He works against Connor Hyatt. They try to get the ball to Levi Taylor over there, and Hunter Cochran's able to bat that one away. And it'll be Bobcat basketball from in front of the Swain cheerleaders, who, as always, are doing a wonderful job under the watchful eye of Sherry Wright and Cassie McMahon. Taylor thought about a three out there against Cochran. He'll put it on the floor and took an extra step to stop himself. So Maroon Devil ball. Connor Hyatt now moves it into the front court. Jediah Littlejohn turns the corner, finds Vestal, fires again. There's Cochran with the rebound. Cochran backs his way in, has it ripped away. And Taylor comes away with a steal here, and Pressler sets the offense. Back cross court. As Paris drives baseline, he's cut off. Taylor up top, guarded by Hyatt. Vestal tries to reach in. Pressler on the wing. He goes by Hyatt, jump stop in front of Littlejohn, and gets that to crawl home. So Noah Pressler with another attack to the basket. It's 14-12 now with 3:33 in your first half of play. Vestal over on the wing. Good look at a three. Bradley's not having much luck tonight. Can't get anything to fall. Cochran swats that one to Hyatt to maintain the possession. Now Littlejohn will think about it. Waldrop directs traffic, gets Hyatt to the corner, hands it back to Littlejohn. And the Devils continue to work the ball on the perimeter. Hyatt behind the back over to Littlejohn. Littlejohn penetrates, kicks it inside to Hyatt. Hunter Cochran for the lay-in. 16-12. Subs at the scorer's table. Next dead ball. Levi Taylor blows by, lays it in, and it's good. Taylor's first basket of the night. So now Hyatt will walk it up, getting instructions from Coach McMahon. Now yells out the play. Kicks over to Littlejohn on the wing, back to Hyatt. They look at Waldrop in the corner. Now Hyatt spins in. Vestal goes penetration, shot up, off, and rebounded over there by Taylor. So fast approaching 2 minutes in your first half of play. Bobcats working against the man-to-man pressure. Offensive foul, nicely drawn in there by Jesse Waldrop. It's going to be on Colton Taylor, his second. And Southardge will check in for Hyatt, as will Carter Farron for Levi Taylor. So Southardge now controls the action. He brings it up. Littlejohn on the wing. Back over to Waldrop. 16-14 your score. Littlejohn on the wing. Back outside to Southardge. Southardge walks it in, goes back to Littlejohn. Thought about the shot, faked it. There's a steal right there by Duffel. Duffel's going to win the race, and that ball looked like it went off of Duffel. Nicely done by Southardge to swat that ball away and save an easy layup by the Bobcats. And that was way too easy. Farron with an easy bucket off the inbounds play. Good pass from Pressler. Southardge reconnects here, heads up court, finds Waldrop on the wing. Back inside to Waldrop. Nice give and go. Blocked in there by Paris. And then the Bobcats tied under a minute to go in the first half of play. We're 16 all. Southardge chases Taylor back out to the three-point line. The Bobcats have worked this down to 40 seconds now. So we're under 30. Now we're kicked out. Taylor chases back out to the three-point line. We're to 20 seconds in this first half. The Bobcats have eaten away all of the clock here. We're to 12. Pressler tries to back Waldrop down, and it will be Swain basketball after all that. Waldrop able to poke that one off of Blue Ridge, and Swain will take a timeout with 8 seconds remaining. So we got 8 ticks of the clock left before halftime here in a low-scoring affair, 16 all. And it looks like it'll be it's going to be Jesse Waldrop to inbound it. He goes cross court to Jediah Littlejohn. We're to 6 seconds. Gage Southard turns the Jets on, turns the corner, hands it off to Cochran. Cochran's got time, looks at it, lays it in at the buzzer. Hunter Cochran with a big bucket there on the pass from Gage Southards. So the Maroon Devils will take an 18-16 lead into the half. So we'll open this second half with the Maroon Devils on top by 2, and it will be Blue Ridge basketball to open with. It will be starters for the Maroon Devils with the exception of Jack Stuckey as Hunter Cochran gets the nod to open, and the Bobcats will return with their starters. We're going to do a little bit more weave action here against the Maroon Devil man-to-man. Corner. And that was Paris to turn away. Now he will be left wide open and not take the shot. So Pressler works on top. This Bobcat offense has shown great patience over the course of this ball game. They've milked the clock down considerably. That's why the score is 18-16. This, of course, kicks into the raging debate among high school basketball aficionados in the state right now over a shot clock. Most of them are saying that high school basketball needs a shot clock. And, of course, basketball purists would argue that they don't. And that's Littlejohn for 3, and he's got that one. Littlejohn up to 6 now, and it's a 21-18 lead for the Maroon Devils to open this fourth quarter. Swain switching everything on the perimeter screen-wise and letting the Bobcats swing the ball. Pressler works against Littlejohn up top. We're at 6:28. It's been a fast-paced ball game. Girls' game was that way in 2 of the 4 quarters. Very fast-paced, whereas the other quarter is very slow. Taylor with a look. This is the shot, and that's going to be pulled off over there by Waldroot. And Hyatt finds Waldroot to key the offense. He's got Littlejohn on the wing. Cochran with a screen, 3 on the way from Jedi. It's off. Waldroot pulled it out of there, and then it's controlled by Carter Farron for the Bobcats. So here comes the handoff offense of the Bobcats with their patience. Perry turns the corner, can't get any further. Now the Bobcats will reset. Go to Duffel in the corner for a 3. He's got it off. It's no good. Pulled out of there by Taylor. And now the Bobcats will reset again. They go inside to Taylor. Spins his way in, tries to hand it off to Farron. They spill to the ground over there. Jump ball. And it will be Swain basketball. 5:20, and it's 21-18. So Hyatt works against Pressler. Pressler with a steal. He goes in and lays that one up and in. So Pressler pulls the Bobcats to within 1 here off the steal. Vestal gets tangled up over there with Duffel. And that will be his 3rd foul, first of the second half. Hyatt inbounds to Littlejohn. Swain resets their offense as we crawl to 5 minutes in this. Now the Bobcats go strictly zone. Vestal works the dribble against it, trying to find an open man. Now finds Littlejohn. He's got Cochran in the corner, back to Vestal. Dribbles, proves himself. Shot on the way is no good by Vestal. And it's 4:42. It will be Bobcat basketball, the chance to take the lead here. Cats have tied it, but they've not taken the lead since we were at 4-4 in this one. Gage Southard's off the Swain bench, and he will be checking into the game. Bobcats play off their 6'5" center. There's Connor Hyatt with a nice steal. Finds Littlejohn. Littlejohn is fouled on the play by Farron. And Jediah will get back to the free throw line. A chance to put the Maroon Devils further up. He misses the first. So Southard's for Hyatt. Littlejohn misses. We'll have a second one. makes that one. 7 on the night so far for Littlejohn, and it's a 2-point Maroon Devil bulge. Pressler works against Southards. Again, Maroon Devils content to switch everything on the perimeter, and that's going to be off of Southards Blue Ridge basketball. We got timeout here by the Bobcats with 22-20 your score at 4:02. So Bobcats to inbound from underneath their own goal here. Swain with a 2-point advantage, and what has been a tight one. They go inside the fair, and turnaround is good by the senior, his 4th point, and it's tied at 22. Waldrop over to Vestal. Back to Waldrop. Nice give and go right there from Vestal. And Jesse Waldrop plays that one in for his 7th. And Swain back up by 2. Carter cuts, kicks back out to Farron. 3 on the way. Didn't hesitate. He missed it. Jesse Waldrop cleans up the boards again, and we got a offensive foul. And so an offensive foul on Waldrop keeps the ball on the Bobcat end. A second one on Jesse. Levi Taylor is the outlet man. Now the Cats working around the perimeter. To the corner to Farron. It's Duffel on the wing. Littlejohn pokes that one away, and Waldrop hands off to Vestal. He's got Southards open. Southards improves himself, goes to the hole, and gets that one to go. Gage Southards, welcome back, Gage. Gets that one in a big-time manner, and the foul will be on Paris. So Southards with his first basket of the night. Couldn't come at a better time. A conventional 3-point opportunity puts the Maroon Devils up 4 with a chance for it to be 5 here at the 3:07 mark in the third. That one back iron no good, but there's Jesse Waldrop to get it. It's back tapped long out to Vestal, and we got a foul on the play. And that's going to be on Levi Taylor, his 2nd. Swain will inbound, 3:03. If fortuitous turn here, as they have a chance for a 4-point play off the Southards make on the drive. Good drop pass in there. Cochran misses that one. Southards saves it, but only saves it to Blue Ridge. So the Bobcats turn away a bullet there. And now will come back up top to set their offense. Swain again content to just switch all picks that far away from the bucket. Keep their guards out there. Duffel all the way to the bucket. Cochran with a big rebound there. His 4th of the night to go along with 6 points. So valuable minutes from the sophomore. Southards passes that to Vestal. Now Waldrop up top goes all the way to the hole. Taylor blocks it. Grabs his own rebound out of that and heads the other way. Hunter Call at the scores table. And we're at 2 minutes left to go in this third period. What has been a very fast-paced ball game so far. Blue Ridge content to hold the ball for a minute or so at each possession. And now Levi Taylor has got Gage Southards on him in a huge mismatch, but they can't get him the ball. Foul's going to be on Southard's. He and Taylor exchanged some pleasantries down there. So it looked like Taylor was giving him the whatnot with an elbow. And, of course, second man always gets caught. Little John is out. Call is in. It will be Pressler to inbound. Southard's will guard the inbound. Vestal and Call switch up top. Now Pressler works the ball to the other side of the floor to Philip Arnst, who is new to the game. First action for Arnst tonight, as is the case with Call. Waldrop tries to get through. Going to be an offensive foul on Taylor, his third. It'll be Swain basketball. Quickly off the Bobcat bench is Paris. He's going to get Taylor. And so Southern will inbound to Waldrop here to trigger the Maroon Devil offense. Vestal and Call on the wing. Southern's in the corner. Good dump off by Southern. Stolen away there by Colton Taylor. And we're still 4 points down to a minute to go in this third period of play. Pressler works it over to the wing. Cochran gets a hand on that, knocks it out of bounds. Good active minutes from Hunter Cochran. Remember, this Maroon Devil team really hitting with some illness in this last week. And it's been a tough week for them, but they've maintained tonight. Bobcats working on the outside. Southern's right in Pressler's pocket, and we got a foul. And that's on Gage as well, his second. It's Blue Ridge ball. 48.6 left in this. It's a 8-point quarter for the Maroon Devils so far. Waldrop almost with a steal, falls. Taylor runs through the lane, misses a shot. Vestal is undercut, and Pressler is going to get called for the foul. His second. Bobcats quickly streaming towards a 1-on-1 situation, which will not be good for them. It's harder to let that air out of the ball with the other team shooting free throws. Southers will work. 40 seconds to go. He hands it off to Vestal. Over to this side to Call. Call tries to force it inside. It's stolen there by Farron. Farron all the way down and lays it in, and Farron gets the bucket. The foul on Call. And so a chance here to conventional three-point play for Carter Farron, the 6-foot senior from Blue Ridge Early College. Hunter Call's first foul. Fourth for the Devils. We're at 31 seconds here. Cats can pull back to within one with a make. They missed that. Waldrop with his ninth rebound. Vestal will stand and hold it for a final shot. He's got Southers to his right, Waldrop to his left. Now Waldrop goes to the corner, penetrates, is blocked, and that will be blocked by Paris. Swain basketball with 14.3 left. 2-point advantage for the Devils. Little John quickly off the bench will get call. So 14 seconds. Southern clean look at a three. Gage has knocked that one down. Big bucket there. Back up to 5 as the quarter looks to expand. 3 on the way. That one's long. Vestal with a rebound at the buzzer. And that's going to do your third period. The Maroon Devils hang on to a 29-24 lead headed into the fourth. Blue Ridge Early College will open the fourth quarter with a possession here, and the Maroon Devils have expanded to a 5-point lead on that strong Gage Southard's three near the end of the third quarter there. And now the Bobcats need to respond. There's Farron on the inside, turns a corner. Taylor back out. Back inside to Taylor against Cochran. He backs his way in. Farron's got it on the wing now. Spinning shot, wild, and he's called for a travel on the play. So it'll be Swain basketball just opening this fourth quarter of play. The Bobcats, let's see what they do. Trailing 5 here. They're going to stay in a zone. Vestal clean look at a three. He misses that. Cochran sweeps it away and keeps it alive for Littlejohn. Now Southern's thought about it. Littlejohn will take it. Three on the way, and we got an offensive foul on Hunter Cochran. So Bobcat basketball. And Noah Pressler will set the offense for Blue Ridge. They go inside to their 6'5" Levi Taylor, and he can't maintain possession. He fumbles that away. It'll be Swain basketball. Maroon Devils another chance to extend here. Southard's Waldrop, Littlejohn, Vestal, and Cochran on the floor for the Devils. Southard's will walk it up against this 3-2 spread out Blue Ridge zone, and now they're going to hold it. See if they can pull the Bobcats out of the zone. 6:50 remaining in this ball game. Swain up 5, 29-24. Back to Waldrop. It's batted away in there by Taylor. And so Blue Ridge comes away with it. Farron puts his head down, goes all the way through everybody and lays it in. Carter Farron gets all the way to the rack and cuts this lead back to 3 for the Bobcats. Swain right back into offensive mode now. Vestal looks, finds Waldrop underneath. Waldrop lays it in. Nice look, nice dish. Now Taylor goes all the way to the hole and lays it in. So both teams becoming a lot more aggressive suddenly. Southern's brings it up. And they got a travel out of Waldrop on that one. 5:58 still left in this one. Blue Ridge basketball, a chance to pull within one or tie here on this possession for the Bobcats, who try to work off of that screen and end up double teaming. Farron inside, dumps inside to Taylor for an easy lay-in. Taylor was 6 now, and we're at 1, 31-30. Vestal off the screens, finds Southers in the corner, ball fake, moves himself around, dumps it back to Vestal. A lot of active hands all the way back up top to Waldrop, finds Littlejohn on the opposite side. Southern sneaking back door, nobody saw him. Now he's back up top, works against the defense. Comes off the screen, takes the three. It's going to be short, but right there's Waldrop to lay it back in, and there's Taylor to block it. And a bucket by Taylor, and we got a chance. The Bobcats have taken their first lead. And that's on Southard's, his third. So Taylor lays it in and get a free throw to his credit. And the Bobcats now with a 1-point advantage make it 2. Now Vestal steams into the front court, passes it off to Waldrop. Southard's on the wing, screen coming. Southard's comes in, steps into the pass to Littlejohn. Vestal with it on the wing now. Back over to Littlejohn, clean look for Jediah. Back iron, no good. Rebound over there by Duffel. So the Bobcats a chance to extend this 2-point advantage with 4:48 remaining, leading for the first time. Timeout. Bobcats with the Bobcats on top, 33-31. So Blue Ridge basketball with 4:40 remaining in this ball game, and both teams sitting on 6 fouls. A double team over there on Pressler. He's able to get it out of there, and now they will reset things. And this Bobcat team has slowed the action down on a cool, chilly night here in Swain County, and they want to slow it down even more. There's a shot in there by Taylor, missed, and Waldrop with his 10th rebound. Southard's into the front court. Passes off to Vestal to Littlejohn. Littlejohn dribbles, kicks it over to Southard, who directs traffic back to Vestal. Vestal all the way to the hole, misses the shot, but there's Waldrop, has it ripped away with his hands by Pressler. Pressler goes all the way, shot is blocked, and coming out of there with it is Colton Taylor. So the Bobcats at the 3:48 mark have a chance here to milk even more clock. They just continue to be patient and work the ball. 3:33 and counting. Waldrop steals that one away, goes behind his back twice, misses the shot. Vestal trying to get the rebound and fouls on the play. So Bradley Vestal picks up his first foul. But as we stated, we were at 6, and now it'll be 1-1 for the Bobcats the remainder of the way. Bobcats will put the Maroon Devils in the 1-1 on their next foul. It will be Noah Pressler at the line. The senior has 6 points on the night. It is his first free throw attempt of the night. He makes good to make it a 3-point advantage for the Bobcats. That one's long. Jediah Littlejohn makes the rebound. Rolls a pass out to Jesse Waldrop. He finds Southard's back to Waldrop. Over to Vestal on the wing. Cochran comes with a screen. Vestal and penetrates. Wrap-around pass inside. Waldrop has it blocked. It's swung out of bounds off of the Maroon Devils. And we got a timeout, Maroon Devils. With 3:06 remaining, Bobcat lead at 3. Bobcats inbounded. They've got a 3-point advantage with 3 minutes exactly remaining in this ball game. Swain looking to double team. At every opportunity here probably. Cochran tries to step in. Back inside, laid up and in by Durfel. And the Maroon Devils now trail 5. Littlejohn back to Vestal. He thought about it. Now he's got 2 on him. Passes to Southard. Southard penetrates, dumps it off to Cochran. It's fumbled, recovered over there by Taylor. And now 2:23 remaining. And the Bobcats can ice this one away perhaps by just being patient, throwing the ball around. We're to 2 minutes. Underneath is wide open Carter. And Levi Carter, Colton Carter to Levi Carter, has it a 7-point advantage. Waldrop works inside. He's fouled from behind. And Waldrop will get a pair of free throws. It should be 1-1 even if it wasn't 2. And I think we've got the foul on Fisher Duffel, his 4th. And Jesse Waldrop will shoot 1-1. Is it 1-1 or 2 shots here is the $1 million question. I think it's 2. And quickly in is Carter Farron. He's going to get Fisher Duffel out, and Waldrop will shoot a second one. We're under 2 now at 1:53. As we said, the Bobcats very patient with what they do. They're able to take a lot of clock off. That one crawls in for Waldrop. And now full court pressure. Waldrop steps in, fouls the man. It'll be his third. At this juncture, still 1-1. And that's going to be Carter Farron on the line. Farron has not been to the free throw line. Honestly, we've not shot a lot of free throws, either team in this game. That one's off. It's tipped by Blue Ridge. Saved to Blue Ridge. 3 on the way. That was a wild shot. Little John 3, no good. Rolls out to Southard. Southard penetrates, runner off. And that will be Taylor with the rebound. And a collision over there between Hunter Cochran and Noah Pressler. The ball goes out of bounds off Blue Ridge, so break from the Maroon Devils. 1:26 remaining. It's 38-32 in favor of the Bobcats. Vestal with it at the S. Turnaround 3 on its way. Cochran with a rebound. Is blocked in there. Blocked again, and Waldrop just waylays Farron. So to the line will be Carter Farron, who missed his first attempt a minute ago. Bobcats got the rebound. We're at 1:13. This game's slipping by. Maroon Devils desperately need a bucket here. That one goes off and goes to the Bobcats. Fortunately, they shoot it. And Vestal lays it up, no good, and that one's batted out again. And they got a foul. Let's see who that's on. It's going to put Carter at the line. That's going to be on Littlejohn, his first of the night. Levi Carter has made one free throw tonight. He'll get a pair now that we're in the bonus. 38-32 your score. No, that's not a misprint. That is the actual score. And the Maroon Devils working on a three-point quarter here in the fourth. Taylor puts that one in. And makes them both. So this lead is now 8 for the Maroon Devils, and they need to knock down a couple of threes here in a hurry. And they go back inside to attack the basket. And we'll get a foul on Taylor, his fourth. Waldrop will go back to the line. He has 10 points, 10 or 11 rebounds on the night, and perhaps none more important than these. And that one's no good. Second one on the way for Waldrop. Now the second one's good. Pressure and timeout Blue Ridge. So set your stages here. It's 40-33 with 49 seconds left to go in this one from Swain High School. Bobcats on top. So 49 ticks of the clock left, and the Maroon Devils in desperation mode here. Bobcats will inbound it. They got to go the full length of the court, and the Maroon Devils in full court man-to-man pressure here. Need a steal and need a bucket in a bad way. Pressler with the ball. He finds, and they get out of it, and there's a foul on the play. And that's going to send Taylor back to the line. Let's see who they call it on, Southard's or Cochran. And that's on Southard's, his fourth. And that sends Taylor back to the line. He's 3 of 3. A chance here to put the lead up to 9 with 43.3 remaining. And he misses the first. And so now Taylor with a second. That one too is off. Waldrop with a rebound, rips it away. And now he'll steam ahead all the way to the bucket. Taken away by and you saw what happened there yourself. Foul trying to chase Taylor down. It's going to be on Hunter Cochran. Taylor will get another pair. 32.3 seconds left. And that one is front iron and no good. So still 7-point advantage. And that one's missed. And that one may seal it as the Pressler rebound comes off. The rebound on Cochran, and that may do it. With 22 seconds left, Pressler a chance to maybe ice this game. It's a 7-point lead now. And it's a 16-3 quarter. 16-4. And that one rolls home for Noah Pressler. Second one good as well. Lead now 9. Vestal into the front court. Shot off. Cochran with a rebound. Seven seconds left. An intentional foul on Jesse Waldrop, who was fouled out. And so Pressler will get 2 free throws. And the Bobcats will get the ball. 7 seconds left. A chance to run this to a 10-point advantage here. Pressler 3 of 3 from the line on the night. He misses that one. On a night that's been really wanky with free throws anyway. A chance to shoot another one here. And again, they will have the ball out on the side. So Blue Ridge ball going all the way the distance. And they've got an easy one to Farron. He's going to lay it in. And we got a lot of stuff going on here, folks. To be honest with you, I don't know how to explain it. The basket was good, I believe. So let's see what's going on. Trying to read some lips here and see if we get an explanation. We're going to get some free throws. Looked like the bucket was good. So we got sub in for Southards. Did he foul out? He had 4. That does appear to be the case, as he now has 5. So the basket counted. Now Farron will get a free throw, 2 free throws. Lead is 12, 4 seconds left. Farron misses that one. And that's going to do it as Farron gets the rebound, misses that one. And that's going to end it. 45-33 your score. As the Maroon Devils drop one here in the fourth quarter, Blue Ridge picks up the win, 45-33. Remember, we'll be back with you next Tuesday night for more Maroon Devil basketball on Maroon Devil Tuesdays. Thanks for joining us.